make it a better place. It'll take creation.
Hey everybody, this is Tina. Welcome to Memory Keeping Friday. It's been super crazy around my office and with my videos, and just everything with the new catalog has just been crazy. And I've had a ton of different projects going on for memory keeping. Mainly I've had my Project Life class for the mini album happening, and I've been filming videos for this, and we're diving into this, and I'm getting ready to do all of my embellishing and journaling next. So I've been doing a crazy amount of videos for this class, and for the people who took this class, this is what I've been focused on. And then I've also been doing some things for my Document Everyday Moments membership group, which is $10 a month, and I've been sharing different things with them. So I just have not had a lot of time to film other items for YouTube, but I wanted to share with you guys a project. This is a album. This is a 6x8 album, you can see, and this is one of the things I shared with my document group. This is actually an entire project I'm just sharing with them. I wanted to give you guys an overview so you could see one of the Project Life projects that I've been working on. So I showed them how to cover an album, so you can see that it's nice and covered. It's really pretty. Both the front and the back is covered. This is going to be a gift for somebody. I actually made one for myself, and then I'm making one for a gift, and I wasn't planning on sharing it on YouTube because I wanted it to be a surprise, but the surprise got ruined. So I thought, well, let's just share it with the world. So here is the album, and I just covered it with designer paper, and I added a little bit of ribbon, and this is actually the album that they will get. The pages in this album are my pages, but we'll go through that in just a second. So I did the album and covered it. These albums right here with the brown spine are retiring through Stampin' UP, so you won't be able to get them once they are gone. I've picked up a few of them to have on hand. So I covered this, and I shared this both in my class, my mini album class, and then also my Document Everyday group. They got to see instructions on that. So what this is, they're pages that I made in the Project Life app, and they are from my trip to San Diego. And so my idea when going into the, I knew I was going to do this size album and do the pages in the Project Life app when I went to San Diego. And I also knew that I wanted to do this as a gift. So what you see here is a couple different layers. I cut down a divider, and then I used some of the items that I brought home in this album, different elements. So I wanted to be able to give this type of album to Wendy, who I went with. She really struggles documenting, keeping up on documenting different things, and I thought it would be really fun. So when I was taking photos all through the trip, I was taking photos that would also work in her album. So what happened is I was working on this album, and she came over and saw and was like, oh, that's so amazing. I would love something like that. And I was like, well, I'm making you one. So it worked out because I just asked her to text me some photos that she took from that trip, and then I used them. So what I did is I created these in the app. So what's happening for my Document Everyday membership group is I'm taking them all the way from the beginning of the project all the way through the end. So I'm showing them how I do these pages on the app, how I got them printed, and then they're also going to see me do all of the embellishing, because I embellished on these, because these are actually just app pages, so you can see. And then I'm doing some embellishing on top of these app pages, and I talk all about how I do that, and then I do some stamping on there. I'm going to show them how I add the journaling, but I thought I would flip through here and just show you guys. I've already started doing some of the embellishing because I was playing around and trying to make sure that everything was going to work. So the reason that I got a set of photos printed first is because I wanted to make sure that I had enough pages and that they were in the right order, because some pages I cut down and put in different kinds of page protectors. So I wanted to get a whole set, put it together, make sure it worked, and then I would get another set. So I just ordered Wendy's set, and that's the set that I will be showing in my document group. I will be embellishing all of that with them and doing all of the fun stuff with them. And then, of course, they're seeing different phases of this album as well. So I just went through and I did all of these photos in here. Again, they're all in the app. And you just flip through, and there's some stuff outside of the pocket. And then I have some other size page protectors that I cut down and that I used. And then I just goes all the way through our entire trip. So the idea for Wendy's album that I'm giving her is that there'll be another divider in there, and then each work trip that we go on together, I'll be going to Salt Lake City in November, and I'll do the same thing. I'll get the pages printed through the app. I'll give her the pages and the prints, and she'll put it right in her album, and then so she'll have probably 2 full trips in each album. So I plan on doing that for each trip that we go on together so that she has that. So I just thought I would share this. I'll share a couple photos on my website of the front of this, and then a couple of the app pages. I'm not sharing too much here because, again, I'm sharing all of it. It's a specific project for my Document Everyday membership group. So what that group is it's a Facebook group and a web page on my website, and it's $10 a month, and you subscribe to it. There's a button on my website that you just click on, you subscribe, and you sign up. And then every month, I do tons of different things in that group. So last month we focused on journaling, and I did a lot of stuff about journaling. This month we're focused on the Stories of Home series that I do every single year, where I do photos of our home and I do a house tour. And then I create digital product that they get in that group. They get it for free. I have all of my ultimate guides and resources and anything that I've created printing wise. They have access to all of that. And then every single month they get a thank you card from me, and it has a free gift in it. And then I do prizes and giveaways in that group. So if you're interested in joining, you can go over to my website and you can check out details. I would love for you to join and be a part of it, and then get in-depth projects from me. And it's a way for me to really connect with you guys and help you with your projects that you're working on for documenting. It's a way for me to answer questions right away and just really be able to help you and connect with you in a real way that I can't do here on YouTube all the time because there's so many other things happening. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed seeing this. I can't wait to get it all together and to give Wendy, since she already knows about it, she's excited. I've been keeping her up to date. I've been like, I ordered all your prints and they'll be here. And I'm actually more excited to put hers together and give it to her than I am to put my own together, just because I know how much it means to her to have the documentation of like the trip, and I know what a struggle it is for her to be able to do that. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed seeing this project. Make sure you head over to my website to see a few photos, and I will talk to you guys next week. Have a great weekend, guys.